Did Chance the Rapper just stage one of hip-hop's greatest comebacks with Starline? Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. And today we'll be discussing and reviewing Chance the Rapper's brand new album, Starline. When Chance the Rapper announced Starline, his first album in 6 years, the question was inevitable. After superstardom in the Obama years and a much criticized detour with The Big Day, did he still have something meaningful and relevant to say? Back in the coloring book era, Chance felt like hip-hop's brightest optimist. He called himself Kanye's best prodigy. He helped power West's ultralight beam and delivered hits like No Problem and I'm the One. His gospel-tinged, joy-infused style made him a voice of community and upliftment, even if its overtly Christian messaging sometimes split audiences. Honestly, that's what put an asterisk next to him for me. I appreciate someone putting their faith into their music, but oftentimes his way of doing so didn't resonate with me, and his music became somewhat dissonant from my support. However, nearly a decade later, the backdrop looks very different. Kanye spiraled into infamy, Chance's marriage collapsed, and he's lost his friend and mentor, Mac Miller. Yet on Starline, Chance refuses to surrender his optimism. Instead, he reframes it. It's less chirpy and feels more hard-earned. The title nods to Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line, a symbol of migration, liberation, and dreaming beyond crisis. Fittingly, the record is steeped in Black thought and Black joy, featuring collaborations like Jazmine Sullivan, Joey Badass, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, and one of my new favorite young artist, Baby Chief Do It. It's Chance speaking to his people while still leaving room for everyone else. That inclusivity leads him into messy but interesting spaces. Lil Wayne's return on Tree is both playful and problematic, but Chance doesn't shy away from difficult dialogue. He invites it, framing it as a part of a bigger pursuit of Black unity. The album is sprawling, 17 tracks touching on fatherhood, heartbreak, political urgency, and hometown pride. Some cuts soar, the highs and the lows is vintage chipmunk soul brilliance, while others like Space and Time drag towards arena pop boldness. Still, Chance stitches it all together into something cohesive and resonant. By the time he reflects on his divorce and Pretty, confessing I owe myself to show myself love, you realize Starline isn't just about a return, it's about resilience. Chance the Rapper is still a believer, still flawed, and still faithful. And this time, the joy is earned. And I must say, this album gets my respect. I stopped checking for Chance, but with this album, I can't deny his greatness. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this album is focused and the production is fire. And the song Letters, like the message that he has for like the super churches, the song Letters, revolutionary. It speaks to the contradiction and like how you see people use religion as a business and not necessarily a mode or a platform to help people. And he really addresses the church, the mega churches, where there's a lot of opulent display of materialism, and I think that's very conscious. I like that specific lane that he's approaching and like kind of just calling things out. I think that's where hip hop should be. It should be used as a platform for an artist to express the wrongs in society, the wrongs in community, and like I respect that about Chance, so he's always been that kind of energy and that kind of presence in the game, and this album is just a great return to awareness for me, where I'm just like, you know what, I can't deny this brother, and like this is just another great album that's been put out this year. We're having a great year this year in terms of hip-hop albums, man. Everyone is like producing some of the best work we've seen in a long time, and I feel like the youth that are dialed into the music, they have a lot to appreciate this year in terms of lyricism, in terms of the diversity in age, and like everyone taking hip-hop serious and like not playing with it, and I feel like it may be a shift because people are just starting to get their own situations where they can just kind of have a focused idea for creating the art that they want to create, and it's starting to resonate. But that's my time, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode of Everything for Everybody. Hopefully you can check out Chance the Rapper's Starline and let me me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up on what's going on with me. And you know, we're gonna keep this thing going. And also, you know, make sure you go back to the previous episodes and start binging on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm up to 80. I'm in the mid 80s right now. I'm feeling good about myself. We're gonna get to 100, and then we're gonna cap the season right there. I'm gonna take some time off to like get things together, and we're gonna come back with another one. I'm gonna keep it consistent for as long as I can because I really care about this music. I care about you guys, and you know, just giving you reviews. You know, hopefully you appreciate my perspective, and we're just gonna keep this thing going. All right. Until next time, peace. We out.